Welcome back to another lesson here on Educator.com, lessons on WordPress. Today we're going to talk about YouTube and how we can embed the YouTube code into WordPress and show off our YouTube videos. So let's go into the overview, and well, we're going to first discuss the concept of iframes. Okay, and that's exactly what YouTube generates. If you were to share any of the videos, it generates an iframe code, and we're going to see that in a second here. And then of course how to get that code on YouTube. Okay, I'm going to type in YouTube get the code. Okay, and then I know I've mentioned collect names and emails. I think we're going to skip on this one for now because that'll be talked about at another lesson, but it kind of applies the same with with the iframes. But what we're going to do is go dive right in and talk about YouTube. Well, I'm going to go through the slides first, and then I will demo it live on the browsers. So the first thing you want to do is, if you wanted to embed YouTube or any code, whatever it is that you want to encode. Now this is not just about YouTube, this is pretty much about any code there is. The concept of iframes, okay, is that it allows a page, an HTML page, a web page, to appear within a web page. So for instance, I'll use the upper right corner over here. If this was a web page, okay, and if this was a web page somewhere else, say for instance this was 1.html, okay, and this was 2.html, basically you'd want to embed this over here. And so therefore you have a situation like this. Okay, so you've got this page which is 1, and then you've got this page which is 2, and basically this whole thing makes up a single 3.html. See what I'm saying? So there's 3 files that you create. The 2 separate ones, and then the 1 file that you embed into. That's the whole concept of iframes. Now, you'll find yours truly teaching you HTML5, so I would really recommend you taking that class. It's a really good class. We've got a lot of lessons, a lot of strategies. Iframes is one of the things that we've talked about. You can also Google iframes to learn more about it. Okay. So basically, if you look at this code right here, the first thing it does, it talks about iframes. So you see iframe mentioned over there, over here in this slide. And in order for it to work, you have to be in the HTML mode. So in other words, when you go to a post or a page, you want to click on the HTML tab right here. Okay, and this is an enlargement of that section of the slide over there. So when you click on it, you can go ahead and embed the code, the iframe code, or whatever code. Now again, we are talking about YouTube, but anything to do with an iframe or any kind, it could be a form, it could be an actual page, it could be an image, whatever the case may be. We're just talking about YouTube, but an iframe is really wonderful that WordPress allows us to embed that. Let's go on to the next slide.